Today, I will make sense of a period epic film called Mongol, the Rise of Genghis Khan. Spoilers ahead, so look out. The film is set in the year 1172. The ongoing northwestern Chinese areas used to be known as the Tangut Kingdom, controlled by the line of a similar name. There were a few Mongolian clans driven by the separate chiefs called the Khans. The contention between the clans and the strive after power inside them caused a few contentions, fights, and passings. There are no standards on the planet for Mongols, and it is needing an incomparable Khan to lead and join individuals. Yesugei is the Khan of a little clan in the west. Toward the start of the film, he is going with his men and 9-year-old child, Temujin, to search for a spouse for the youngster. Around evening time, they stop at a companion's clan to take a rest. Temujin is in the middle of watching out for his pony when a young lady named Borte approaches him and asks him his name. Temujin presents himself and tells her the motivation behind the outing. On figuring out that he is searching for a lady, Borte with certainty guarantees that he ought to wed her. Temujin's dad needs to bring back a lady of the hour from a more grounded clan for legislative issues. However, upon his child's rehashed demand, Yesugei permits him to pick somebody from the companion's clan, all things considered. Prior to picking the young lady, Temujin is approached to search for one major area of strength in light of the fact that a young lady with solid legs can keep her man cheerful. Temujin does as told and picks Borte. Their marriage is directed, however they must be together following 5 years. Prior to leaving, Temujin vows to return soon and gives Borte a neckband as a memorable gift. Returning to their town, Yesugei and the men take a rest close to a motel. They are careful on the grounds that a couple of yards away sits the head of an opponent clan with his men. Unexpectedly, the opponent Khan sends his men with a bowl of milk as an indication of harmony. To return the motion, Yesugei likewise sends back a bowl of juice. Yesugei's right-hand man recommends that he let the worker drink the milk first, since they can't confide in their adversaries. Be that as it may, Yesugei would rather not lose the potential chance to make harmony due to doubt. He drinks the bowl clean, thus does the other Khan. Sometime later, they proceed with the excursion. However, a couple of moments in, Yesugei's chest begins to hurt. He tumbles off the pony and passes on. Obviously, the rivals exploited his benevolence and harmed him. Unfortunately, Temujin goes to his dad. However, his supporters can't muster the energy to care. It is a custom for individuals to follow areas of strength, as it were. Now that their chief is dead, their principal concern is to track down another Khan, not to vindicate the bygone one. Yesugei claimed a great deal of cows and houses, which were taken over by his right-hand man, Tangut. Temujin's mom curses him and claims that her child will kill him one day. Tangut acknowledges it as valid and makes it a mission to kill Temujin. Notwithstanding, they measure his level, which doesn't arrive at the upper piece of the wheel of a truck. As indicated by the customs, Mongols don't kill a youngster, which is the reason Temujin's life is saved. Be that as it may, Tangut vows to return the following winter when Temujin's level would have expanded. At the point when winter came around, Temujin had no spot to stow away. He recalls his dad enlightening him concerning the god Tengri, who will help him in his period of scarcity. Consequently, he goes to the consecrated mountain to visit the sacred put, yet coming, he incidentally falls into a frozen lake and nearly bites the dust. He is protected by a kid his age named Jamuka. He and his sibling carry Temujin to their home and give him food. Temujin is appreciative to siblings for saving his life. He offers to be Jamuka's sibling by blood. They blend their blood in a bowl of milk and drink it to demonstrate their devotion to one another. The next morning, they are faced by Tangut and his kin, who are as yet searching for Temujin to kill him. They steal him and return him and take him to the clan, yet luckily for Temujin, his level hasn't developed much since the last time, so he must be held hostage until he develops. A benevolent, elderly person takes care of him consistently and assists him with his wounds. A couple of days after the fact, they estimated his level once more, yet it actually hasn't grown. Abruptly, it begins to rain and everybody goes inside their homes. The elderly person makes a move to free Temujin. The youngster runs as long as he can with the wooden spot actually stayed close by his neck. He goes to the mountains and implores god Tangri for help. Temujin sees a white wolf close to the landmark of God, and seconds after the fact, the wooden plane is supernaturally broken. The scene changes to 1186. Temujin has grown up into a grown-up. However, he is still on the run from Tangut and his kin. Following the drawn-out search, they can catch him and lock him in a comparable wooden plane. This time, he has developed to match the level distinction, so the possibilities of endurance are low. Tangut needs him to ask for his life, yet Temujin, being the glad man he is, won't do as such. Subsequently, Tangut chooses to torment him gradually as opposed to killing him in a moment. The elderly person who helped him quite a while back takes care of him even at this point. He asks Temujin to save his life when he gets back to vindicate the treatment he is getting. At the point when it gets dim, Tangut comes to Temujin alone and nicks him. Since everybody is occupied, Temujin makes a move to go after the rival and kills him by hitting him with the wooden plane more than once. From that point onward, he escapes from the town and is protected once more. Temujin is prepared to take his clan back, and he, the Khan, above all, needs to bring his lady of the hour home. He has been going to his in-regulations clan since he was 9. Borte has grown up to turn into areas of strength for a lovely lady. She uncovers that she has been sitting tight for him since she saw him the last time. Temujin gets a coat as a share and carries Borte with him. The two go to his mom and sister following quite a while. They are invited sincerely by the family. For the following month, they carry on with the existence of their fantasies. Temujin and Borte fall further infatuated as companions. However, inconvenience emerges when at some point they are gone after by the Merkit clan. Sometime in the past, Temujin's dad grabbed his mom from the Khan of Merkit clan. He has promised to get payback and is here to take Borte from Temujin. He takes a stab at taking off, however he is shot with a bolt and Borte is hijacked to turn into the spouse of the opponent Khan. At the point when Temujin improves, he realizes that he needs to get his significant other back, however he can't do it single-handedly. Thus he goes to his old kindred spirit, Jamuka's place. Jamuka had grown up to turn into the Khan of a strong clan. He consents to help, however solely after a year since he is occupied with a job needing to be done. A year passes in a matter of seconds, and the two set off with their soldiers to go after the Merkit clan. They kill every one of their men and rob the spot prior to finding a pregnant Borte and part of the gang. She has killed a man whose dead body is lying close to her. Temujin quickly guarantees that the youngster is his and takes Borte back. Around evening time, the soldiers commend the success. At this point, Temujin had the option to accumulate a lot of devotees. They request that he convey the ransacked steers, and not at all like most Khans, Temujin just keeps 10% for him and gives the rest to his soldiers. He even offers more products to the family of the one who kicked the bucket in the fight. 2 in the event that Jamuka's kin see this and choose to join Temujin's clan. Since the Mongols are permitted to pick their own Khans, Jamuka can fail to address it. Be that as it may, it is clear he sees this as treachery. In the accompanying scene, Temujin's officers sees a man attempting to take their ponies. They pursue him down and kill him coincidentally. It just so happens the criminal was, in all honesty, Jamuka's more youthful sibling. After the occurrence, Jamuka makes it his main goal to kill Temujin, failing to remember that he is a sibling. If you have any desire to understand what occurred in the remainder of the film, do well to watch the second piece of the video on this channel. Additionally, like and subscribe.